Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, quick reminder here on the 4-hour chart about the structure that we're in. For everybody who is new on the channel as well, good introduction. So where are we currently, structurally or with regards to the cycle? Well, at the moment, I'm leaning to the idea that we are forming here a 5-wave pattern to the upside. We are likely only in wave 3 at the moment, or already wave 4, but then in the early stages. We're going to take a look at that now. We can at the moment definitely only see 3 waves up of the June lows. Wave 1, wave 2, this is a 3rd wave. We're going to zoom in a minute, but looking at the bigger picture, only 3 waves up so far. Then we should still get a 4 and a 5. Okay, the wave 4 might be shallow. Okay, we're in a bullish market. Wave 4s can be extremely shallow. And the wave 5 should unfold as an ABC structure, as the 3rd wave did as well, and the 1st wave as well, because we're dealing here with a diagonal pattern. There is one way of counting it where I don't assume a low here, but actually here. That is in September. That would allow a slightly different subdivision and would allow us to say that we potentially are already in wave 5. Only the alternative. That would be my alternative if we continue to escalate higher above the 86 cent level. Yeah, but at the moment I still assume that we are, well, either still in wave 3 and just form an extension, or already in wave 4 and just form an overshooting B wave. So either way, further upside is expected for ADA, either more directly or after the wave 4 pullback. Okay, so what I currently don't focus on is a return to new bear market lows. That can happen, but I'd like to see first all 5 waves up. Yeah, we talked about that. That's the main pivot. I mean, it can always happen, right? It's just that it's currently not what I'm primarily looking for in this structure. We're still tracking the relevant support levels, and a break below 34.5 cents would definitely suggest that we go the direct path to the downside. But until then, I would assume that we will form at least one more high in a wave 5 of this diagonal pattern that started in June. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So now let's zoom in to the detailed wave count, go to the 1-hour chart. As you can see here, the 3rd wave is unfolding as an A, B, C structure. That's been the overall idea here for a while because we're dealing with a diagonal. This B wave showed us a trend reversal area, support area for a potential pullback entry point, pullback trade. Some of you might have done that to trade the C wave of the wave 3. Reached our target area. Yeah, the target, I've taken that target area off the chart now. But it was reached, okay, and we actually had a nice reaction from the target area. Now we've pushed a little further into the target area. I can't remember exactly what the maximum was, but we're still not maxing it out at this stage. So that's what I mean, we could technically still be in the 3rd wave. We can put that onto the chart just to give you an idea, because what we did was we took the length of the A wave for that target, yeah, length of the A wave. Then we said, okay, go to the end of the B wave. And the target area, yeah, here it started at 61 cents pretty much. And I think we said between 61 and 74 or even 84, 74 or 84. But either way, we are still within that area. Okay, so technically we're still in the range that we specified. But the wave count is technically full, so it don't need to go any higher. We can always extend the 3rd wave because there is a bit of uncertainty here, this kind of triangle. Now I could choose to count that as a triangle as I did, as a B wave, or I can count it as a series of 1-2 setups, and then it could go a little higher. That's obviously what, let's say, cannot be predicted. But therefore I gave you support, which was here at around 49 cents, and we highlighted that as long as that level is holding, further extensions are possible. Also because we only had 3 waves down. So that allows us to understand that either this is a high B wave already in wave 4, so that we have an A wave down in 3 waves. Whenever we have an A wave in 3 waves, expect a high B wave, W, X, Y, and then we could get the C wave down. or this is already or still an extension in wave 3, right? That's a bit unclear. But the bottom line is at the moment the short-term trend is up, and it is either possible that the B wave has topped already or that we get one more extension, okay? But if after this next high in wave C, so first of all, the B wave can overshoot. That's nothing unusual. At the moment, I would still consider this a high B wave, and either it has topped already, okay, we might get one more high, okay? It takes still, as I mentioned yesterday, it still takes a break below 54 cents to suggest the B wave has topped. Until then, also due to the fact that we've only seen 3 waves down, it is possible to get another extension even in the B wave and that the wave 4 has already started. So we can still get another extension, okay? Be aware of that. It takes really a break below that X wave low at 54 cents to suggest that the B wave has topped. And if we form another high after the next one, then I have to assume the wave 3 is still extending, because then we have too many waves in this B wave. But yeah, it's the messy subwave structure is obviously messy, yeah, because we're dealing with a correction. So just be that keeps us on our toes. That's just reality in these corrective structures. I don't see at the moment a high probability setup at the moment, so it's basically literally just tracking the waves and waiting for a good setup. Don't see a good one, because literally the next high could be the top. Maybe the top is already in. I think the next decent setup from what we can see now might be if we get closer to the low of the wave 4, yeah, or complete this larger ABC. And then here, I mean, the low might be in here then, yeah, but we always need to keep the door open for a larger ABC structure. That will depend on how long that takes and everything. So anyway, and then if people are waiting for a reliable setup, a really reliable one, that would be after forming 5 waves up and 3 waves down. But again, this structure can extend higher, much higher, before we get a pullback. Overall, yeah, this 5 wave structure in a diagonal. I think bottom line, we still expect higher prices, but we are on high alert for a potential pullback. But we will not assume that a top is formed until we see at least a break below that 54 cent level. That's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.